Everyone has the right to feel safe from crime, wherever they live and work. Cuckooing is the practice of criminals taking over the home of a vulnerable person for a criminal purpose, in particular drug dealing, sex crimes, and firearms. Victims of cuckooing are often people who have substance abuse or alcohol issues, and can also be people with learning disabilities, mental health problems, physical disabilities, or those who are socially isolated, for example, single parents and those living in poverty. The vulnerable person is often tasked to complete criminal activity, often under duress. Once they gain control, gangs move in with the risk of domestic abuse, sexual exploitation, and violence. Children as well as adults are used as drug runners. It's common for gangs to have access to several addresses. They move quickly between vulnerable people's homes for just a few hours, a couple of days, or sometimes longer. This helps gangs evade detection. These people may use accommodation in rural areas, including serviced apartments, holiday lets, budget hotels, and caravan parks. Not all cuckooing is the same, however, and there are instances where local cuckooing occurs. Perpetrators target and exploit vulnerable people within the same area. Some vulnerable adults may be forced to leave their homes, making themselves homeless and leaving the gangs free to sell drugs in their absence.
Cuckooing is often related and viewed as a county lines related issue. However, locally we have experienced a visible increase in cuckooing which is not related to county lines. We have seen well-known nominals ultimately bullying and taking advantage of vulnerable members of the community. These vulnerabilities make the victims easy targets. They will take over their properties, steal their money, set up direct debits out of their bank accounts, take their food, clothing, and other basic and luxury items. They will also often use violence and threaten to make claims of sexual assault if they don't do as they say. But at the end of all of this, the victims rarely identify themselves as victims and believe that these people are their friends, and they still want them around and to stay with them. The victims may have drink or drug problems, mental health problems, and social care issues. This provides challenges to all agencies trying to safeguard and enforce. However, don't give up as the results can be life-changing for these people.
I live with my mum. I don't see my dad. He left when I was little, and he has his own problems. I only have my mum. We can be on and off as mum tends to get quite down. We had some dealers who came to our home. They say they are my mum's friends, but they give her drugs and stuff for free if she lets them stay at our home. Mum has sold nearly everything we had, including some of my stuff like my PlayStation. I can't make any friends. I'm worried what they think of me. I tried to stay in my bedroom, away from it all. Mum tries her best, she really does, but they keep on coming. She's up in court soon. I feel helpless and alone. They tried to get me to sell drugs. They scare me. They tried to give me things and act as my friends, but I'm really scared. I feel alone. I can't tell anybody what is going on. I know someone who had the windows put through by the same people, and I'm scared that they will hurt my mum. I can't go out and leave her.
Signs that cuckooing may be going on at a property include an increase in people entering and leaving, an increase in cars or bikes outside, possible increase in antisocial behaviour, increasing litter outside, signs of drug use, lack of visitors to the home including local services, withdrawing from friends and family. Criminal gangs do not care how much suffering or damage they inflict on people's lives. By using threats of violence or abuse, they take over the homes of vulnerable people to deal drugs and commit serious crime. You can contact us by calling 101 or messaging us privately through Twitter and Facebook. If you feel someone is in immediate danger, then call 999. Alternatively, call Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111 or fill in the online form if you have information and want to remain anonymous. You have the power to speak up, stop gangs and protect those who need help within our communities.